For the first time since their more than 4-year separation in April, Alex Rodriguez addressed the fact that he and Jennifer Lopez were no longer together. No regrets from A-Rod. A-Rod discussed his past year, which included his breakup with JLO and allegations that he had an affair with her Southern Charm star Madison LaCroix, in an interview with Entertainment Tonight on Tuesday, August 17. He explained why he wouldn't change anything that has happened, despite the stupid and silly moments he has been in that made him cringe to think about them. Everything takes place for a purpose, he said. I believe I did a decent job of taking the lessons I learned from these experiences and applying them to the future. So, like I stated, I have no regrets. According to the former New York Yankees star, his current priority is being a loving present father to his 2 daughters, Natasha 16 and Ella 13, whom he has with his ex-wife, Cynthia Skirtis. A-Rod with kids. Regarding the recent free time he's spending with his children, A-Rod exclaimed, "It's been amazing. Our breakfast club is the only post-COVID-19 innovation. Every Saturday from 8:30 to 10 a.m., there are no technology, no phones, and just traditional dialogue. Therefore, for 90 minutes, we simply speak about it. We chat about everything," he continued. "Like no BS, just the facts. Now that they're of an age, we can do that. I've always wanted to be completely honest with my daughters, because I'll need them to be completely honest with Daddy someday." A-Rod has also said that rather than the other way around, his girls are protective of him and give him advice. He remarked, "They've given me some amazing insight and terrific advice. It's difficult to comprehend that a rising 8th grader and a rising junior can achieve it. Grateful for everything." A-Rod insisted that he's grateful for everything that transpired in the previous year, including his separation with JLO, despite all that has occurred. "I believe things occur. People, in my opinion, don't concentrate on all that is great. I'm really appreciative of everything that's transpired in the last year," he stated. "I had an amazing life and relationship for 5 years. We learned a lot together as well as with my children. We now have the chance to seize it, proceed, and declare. You know what? How can we improve the next 5 years in light of the lessons we've learned? We're extremely appreciative of the last 5 years, so I'm in a terrific spot," he continued. "I'm really appreciative of where God and the light have truly placed me, and I'm eager to go ahead, mostly to see the continued growth of my daughters." Engagement of JLO. After nearly 5 years together, A-Rod and JLO, who became engaged in 2019, announced their separation in April. In a statement at that time, they said, "We've concluded we are better as friends and look forward to staying that way. On our joint ventures and initiatives, we'll keep cooperating and supporting one another. We have the utmost respect for one another and our children. The only other thing we can say is thank you to everyone who has offered encouragement and good words out of respect for them." 2 months after reports surfaced that the former MLB player had cheated on the Selena actress with Southern Charm's Madison LaCroix, news of A-Rod and JLo's breakup broke. Madison co-star Craig Conover said at the Southern Charm Season 7 reunion in February that Madison traveled to Miami to an anonymous married former Major League Baseball player, whom fans think to be Rodriguez. Madison said that she and Rodriguez had FaceTimed and DM'd, but had never been romantically involved once the report surfaced. "He has never really physically cheated on his fiancée with me. I've spoken to him sometimes, but not often," Madison said at the time, according to Page 6. "That's the reality. We've never had physical contact. Never had anything of the kind, only an acquaintance." A-Rod and Madison had talked on the phone, but they had never met, according to Madison. Madison and Rodriguez had never really met, according to those close to him. JLo's bio. The Jenny on the Block singer's professional and personal life are covered in the 2014 autobiography, from her beginnings as a dancer to the time she gave birth to 2 twins, with her now ex-husband Mark Anthony. The Selena actress discusses how she confronted her greatest challenges, identified her biggest fears, and ultimately emerged a stronger person than she's ever been, to become the pop icon we know today, in the book, which contains more than 200 private photos from JLo's never-before-seen collection. Alex Rodriguez has a favorable outlook on his past relationships, particularly his time spent with Jennifer Lopez. The iconic Yankee, 46, hailed his ex-fiancée in a recent interview with Martha Stewart for her podcast, The Martha Stewart Show, which aired last week. "I told some of my coworkers here the other day, here's what I'll tell you about Jennifer. She's the most gifted person I've ever been around," the athlete added. "Most diligent worker, and in my opinion, she's the best live artist active now in the world," he exclaimed. Dating debut. The famous couple started dating in February 2017, and in March 2019, Rodriguez proposed to Lopez. The couple separated in April of 2021, a little more than a year later. The reality actress admitted to Page Six that she and Rodriguez had DM'd and FaceTimed, but never had a sexual connection at the time. When reports started circulating that Rodriguez had cheated on Lopez with Southern Charm star Madison LaCroix. A short while later, Lopez and Rodriguez jointly issued a statement in which they claimed the reason their engagement had ended was because they realized they were better as friends and look forward to continuing as such, rather than any other reason. Stewart was given further insight into their connection by A-Rod, who also said, "Look, we had a terrific time. More importantly, we always put the kids front and center in all we do," he stated. Rodriguez has 2 daughters, Natasha 17 and Ella 14, with his ex-wife Cynthia Skirtis. She also has twins, 14-year-old Em and Maximilian, with her ex-husband Mark Anthony. The ability to raise his 2 kids, according to Rodriguez, is the greatest gift, and he and Lopez continue to want the best for one another and one another's children, according to the interview. While Lopez has been engaged to Ben Affleck, 49, since April, Rodriguez has been seeing fitness competitor Catherine Paget, 25, and the two have often been seen together since January of this year.